Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jimmy, and in today's video, we'll take a look at the latest update for Samsung One UI 7 Beta on the Galaxy Z Flip 6 and the Fold 6. This one right here is Beta 3. It ends with ZYCG. It's a fairly large update. This one is right around a gig. It's 1,200 megabytes, giving you the security patch of April 1st. And actually just today, the S25 series devices just got the March 1st update. So this one is pretty much leaps and bounds ahead of the S25 series, and also including everything that the Samsung One UI 7 is able to do. So far, as long as everything before this stands perfect and these brand new features are exactly as they state, this is the most complete Samsung One UI 7 device out there. And that is still even beating the Galaxy S25 series. So what I have over here is these new features, and I'll actually just show it over here on the Galaxy S25 to kind of show you what some of these mean. And we'll also take a look at it here on the Fold 6 when it's all complete. But first off, when it comes down to the new features, you have press and hold the side button to launch the digital assistant. As of right now, the only two options you have is either to turn off the device or go inside of your Bixby. Now, when it comes down to the Galaxy S25 series, when you have your side key button, when you long press it, you have the option for Google. So that is what they're adding right over here for that digital assistant. Now, next up is the call recording summary converted to text. So pretty much if you open up your phone dialer, you go to the very top inside of your settings. And then what you can do right over here is if you go to record calls, you can also go to transcript assist, and this is where you have the auto transcribe recorded calls. And what happens is that when you actually record a phone call, it's actually an icon right over here as you're talking to somebody. It's on the left side, it just says record call. And when you do that, you're actually letting the other person know, and they will get a prompt that this call is being recorded. So if we just take a look at one of these older call records, you can actually just take a look at it right here. So I'm going to go right there, open this one up. And then what you'll be able to see is you can open this up in the voice recorder. You have speaker 1, you have speaker 2. So it's just a phone call between me and Brett. So it'll switch it between who is actually speaking and then what has been said. So here's your transcript, and you can also have a summary as well. So, when you record a phone call, it definitely comes in handy if there is some very important details that is happening or something that you just can't write down. Maybe you're driving and you can't really fully pay attention. At least you can have all the transcript of the phone call. You can also create your own stickers and images. You can summarize the web pages, and that's going to be using the Samsung Internet. You can also edit videos to sound as you would like them to sound. So pretty much you have your audio eraser. So pretty much if I go inside of the camera here, and let's say that we tap on this video, I can hit on this little edit button, and then on the bottom right hand side, you're going to see this audio sound with little sliders. And then this is where you can have audio eraser, and you can take off some background noise, you can take off music, take off people speaking or whatever you want. So you can just go through and you can actually just edit all of these sounds. Again, you got your voices, you have wind, and you also have noise. Now beforehand on this phone right now, you're just going to see a little edit button for audio, which means your video sound, and if you want to add in a soundtrack. But now you can actually make your video sound much better, taking some voices or sounds out. Also, you have natural language-based search within settings. And then here's some of the bugs that they have fixed. So they fixed the display errors in the battery widget landscape mode. They fixed the widget letters and overlaps. They fixed the app and home screen overlap. They fixed media card display error. They also fixed errors in the operation of the setting of the cover screen. So what we're going to do here is now I'm just going to go to the download and also install. I can actually move this out of the way because I wanted to just show a few of those immediately. But also when this thing turns back on, I also want to show you that another thing that I believe that they have added is best face. So if you're kind of taking like a portrait shot and you're maybe blinking or talking, or something has happened where you want to change how your face looks in that image, maybe you sneezed, you're able to do that. So at this point in the video, I'm going to state that if you're brand new here at the channel Jimmy is Promo, you appreciate these tips, tricks, tutorials, and the latest information on your Samsung Galaxy devices, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell for notifications to get notified for all future videos. So not only will we take a look at just a few of those features that I also just showed, I just want to see it on the Fold 6. We'll also take a look at a few applications and services to see if they're brand new when in the world of Samsung. We'll take a look at the Galaxy Store. We'll take a look at the Google Play System update, see where this one is sitting. And we'll also take a look at the mobile security page from Samsung. Now, this one is for April, and I doubt anything is even written for the month of April. So we'll just look really fast. More than likely, it's not listed yet. The latest things that Samsung's put in there was for the month of March. But we'll wait for this thing to turn on, and we'll take a look at a few different changes. So the software update is done and complete, and I want to take a look at this page here first. So it looks like the Google Play System update, we're sitting on February 1st. I'm going to see if there is a little update with this one here. I'm going to go to download and install just to see what this does. Either it's going to stay as February or it's going to move over into March, because the Google Play System updates always sends updates every like 1 or 2 weeks, and it does different optimizations for different things. If it's your Android Auto or your Android Watch or your phone or the Play Store or whatever the case may be. So we'll wait for this to turn back on. We'll take a look back at that page, because at the beginning, I'll take a look at the Samsung mobile security page just to see if they have anything written for April, which I doubt they do. So that update has finished, and we're still on February 1st, which is probably what I've kind of expected anyways, because the March Google Play System update is like literally brand new. So I didn't expect it to actually be here just yet. But down over here, you can see that we are on that Android security patch of April 1st. Now, again, on this one, I doubt that they're actually giving any details, just because a lot of the other devices finally got up to March, and April is a little early currently. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. Nothing listed just yet, but later on in the future updates of these other devices, I'll let you guys know whatever April means on the back end of things from the world of Samsung. And I'm also looking at this little icon up over there. That one also kind of looks a little new. I think that's dealing with location. So yeah, I don't know exactly what that is. So something might be, take a look at my location, at least for a second there, and then it kind of went away. Now, the other thing I want to show you, where I was kind of talking about how this is one of those, it's like the most, put together version of One UI 7. And that's because even if you are to listen to some music, the nice thing that you'll see is you'll have the live notifications on your panel on the very top, and that's your notifications panel. Now, clearly, you'll also still have it in your now bar down over here, so you can open this up. Everything works the way it's supposed to work. I can get into the device right over here. Let me unlock it, and you can see it's just right up over there in the notifications panel. So that is what is supposed to happen on the Galaxy S25 series as well, but it's not there just yet. Another reason why this, especially after this update, is the most complete version of One UI 7 that I have seen. Now, I do want to take a look at a few applications and services just to see the newer version. So when you take a look at Samsung Home, the version of this before the update was 16.0.0.5.2.7. This one is 16.0.0.5.3.3. So a new version of Samsung Home. We'll also take a look at the camera, and so this one should have a new version, maybe. Before the update, this one was 15.0.0.0.5.2. This is 15.0.0.0.5.6, so you have a new version of camera. Now we'll take a look at the gallery. There should be a new version because there is some new features a part of the gallery itself. So before the update was 15.6.0.1.16. It is now 15.6.0.1.18, so you have a new version of the gallery there. And out of curiosity, see if there's a newer version of phone, because there is something dealing with the work with voice recorder. So this one was 15.7.24 or 29, and this one is 15.7.41. So this is definitely a newer version for the phone. So pretty much this update was pretty large. You have brand new versions of a lot of Samsung applications and services. You also have brand new features. One of the things I did was blinked as I took the shot. And I am using motion photo. I always use motion photo. But if you swipe up right here, you should have the option for best face. So because it was able to kind of take a little bit of information either before or after or both the photo, I'll be able to select a best face. So that's where I was speaking. So you can see that best face is actually there. At least it works. If you want it to look a little bit better, you can, and then you have your little save option. Now, one thing too is that let's say that you went through here and you actually edited a photo, you can actually revert it back to the original, because this one was actually saved with motion photo. And one of the things that you can actually do with motion photo is that if you hit on this little edit button, and then you choose a little movie line icon down over here, and then this is where you can actually change your keyframe. So because this one was a motion photo, it captured things before I took the shot. I'm going to see if there's an option for the before and after. But pretty much this is where you'd be able to choose one of these main keyframes, and this could be your main keyframe. You hit save, and then now that is your brand new photo. But let's head inside of the camera. I'm going to flip this back to the regular main, go inside of the settings. I believe if you go inside of the advanced picture options for motion photo, you can see here that it was only the before. Now you can do the option for before and after. So this is the one that I have my Galaxy S25 set up on. So if I was to blink or, laugh or smile or whatever, either before or after the camera shutter was taken, I'd be able to probably have a much better image than the one that we actually just found. So since we took a look at a few features on the camera, and we also took a look at everything on the Galaxy S25 series of what this phone can now do, I think we're actually good. I also double checked to make sure that we had the live notifications of the media player, so we are all good with this update here. We also took a look at a few applications and services of what was updated. We took a look at the Samsung mobile security page, which was normally towards the end of these videos. So now all I gotta kind of do is take a look at the Galaxy Store just to see if there's anything sitting inside of here. When it comes down to some of the application updates, there is probably going to be some, and it's because this isn't my daily driver. My main daily driver is the Galaxy S25 series. But if you haven't looked at it in quite some time, maybe a week or two, you're going to see a lot of different updates for a lot of applications. So this clock one was pushed out on March 25th, which was today. So this one is brand new. So you have a brand new clock. The nearby device scanning, this one was pushed out on March 13th. Secure Wi-Fi, this update was pushed out on March 20th. So a lot of these could be either within today, it could be within 4 days ago, or it could have been from a week or two ago. So if you don't check your Galaxy Store regularly, make sure you guys go through here and make sure that you update all of these things. And as I'm going through this, you can take a look at everything that is being updated, and maybe you might have just as much as me. So that is everything that I wanted to cover in today's video. We took a look at this update, everything that's brand new with it, all of the bugs that's fixed with it. We couldn't find anything from the Samsung mobile security page because they're a little early with this update here with April 1st. We took a look at the Google Play system update. This one's still sitting on February 1st, which is a good version to actually be on. And then we took a look at all of the brand new features that it mentioned, and I showed a bunch of them also with the Galaxy S25 series. And then on this phone, we showed off a couple of the new ones inside of the camera. So hopefully you guys have appreciated this video. If you did, give this thing a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe on the very bottom left hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.